Yes! Welcome to another In the Saddle with Drover Sports. The Drovers just have 3 more home games before postseason conference action. Today we have Rashelle Carr with the women's basketball team on the show to talk about the season and how she found her way to USAO. This is In the Saddle. Welcome to the show. Today we have Rashelle Carr with the women's basketball team on the show to talk about the season. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Well, the season started off with some injuries. You kind of have not very many players being able to suit up with that issue, and started off with some kinks, but we've also had some big conference wins here at home. So talk about the season.
Losing Tata was it hurt us, but we had Brittany Elkins come in, and she stepped up and helped us out a little bit. It's kind of tough playing with 7 players, but we focus on playing together and being there for one another.
And I know that you guys have really been able to get through without the exhaustion really showing, but we've had 3 back-to-back games, and Brooke has been out for those, so you had even one fewer person. So 7 players and back-to-back games in the last 2 weeks have been kind of tough, I'm sure.
Yes, it has. Brooke, she went down with a neck injury, and she should be back this game coming up. She helps us a lot on, with me at the top on Spider, and she's very active as well. So once we get her back, it'll help a lot.
Well, you're one of our leading scorers, one of our leading rebounders, and really high up there with assists as well. So do you have a specific role on the team, or?
No, I just go out and play whatever my coach needs me to do. I'll do it. If I have to be a rebounder for that night, I'm rebounding. If I need to steal the ball, I'll steal it. If I need to be aggressive and get to the rim, then that's what I'll do. Just whatever the coach needs me to do.
Well, you mentioned steals. You're actually tied with teammate Paige Pulliam with most steals on the team, and it's actually 35th in the NAIA in steals per game. So what makes you so dangerous in that regard?
Coach, she just tells me to pressure the ball, and I'm up there on Spider, and I'm keeping my hands up. I'm staying active and just kind of reading the other guard to see where she's going to pass the ball. Sometimes Coach don't want me to gamble for it. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I'm trying to go for it, and I usually do come up with it. So.
Well, one thing we can definitely say about you and a lot of your teammates is you guys play hard. You definitely fight that whole time, even if you're not getting a lot of rest on the bench. Yeah, you're always fighting.
Yeah, we just try to fight the whole 40 minutes, and, it's tiring. But we just push, no matter what, try to keep each other lifted and just play together as we, battle the other opponent.
This is your senior year. Is this year different from you than in the years past?
Yes. My high school senior year, I had to sit out with a knee injury. So being a leader on the floor is a big difference, because I was on the bench and, leading, like talking to my other teammates and stuff like that. But now that I'm on the court, I feel like I'm more active and I'm helping my teammates out. So.
Okay. Do you have any goals, either personally or for the team this year?
Just to finish strong. It's been a tough year. 7 players, like we've said before. Just to continue to finish strong, play together, and be there for one another.
You got academic all-conference last year. Is that a goal again for this season?
Yes, it is.
Well, good. We hope that you get it. We had the most of any conference school last year, so we're hoping for that again.
Yes, me too.
How did you find your way to USAO?
I was at Western Oklahoma State in Altus, Oklahoma. My friend Joshua Elix, he's cousins with Leandra, and I talked to her, and he talked to her for me. So she had me come here and visit, and I like the atmosphere of the campus. Everybody was pretty friendly. I met some of the other players, and I liked it, so I chose to come to USAO.
Okay. And you're a physical education senior. You're set to graduate in December. What are your plans after that?
I want to graduate and to try to attend the U.S. Air Force.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, good luck with that and with the rest of the season and the rest of your time at USAO.
All right, thank you.
Now it's time for Fan of the Week. Each week we ask you a USAO or USAO Athletics trivia question, and the first person to get the correct answer wins their very own In the Saddle prizes. Last week's winner was our own IT professional, Robert Story. He got the answer right. The Drover softball team opens up the season on February 12th, weather pending. This week's question is, where did Rashelle Carr rank in steals per game in the NAIA? Be the first one to email us at usaointhesaddle@yahoo.com with the correct answer to win your very own prize. Well, that's our show. With basketball wrapping up in a couple weeks and baseball and softball starting, we are in the middle of a great time for Drover sports. Keep up to date with schedules and results at usao.edu/sports and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you next time on In the Saddle.